Keep the storm door closed tight. Okay. Let's see where the now I'll make sure I got everything out here. You can see in the driveway, see it's just wet, there's wetness right there. And that worked pretty good, I'm surprised actually. Anyway, you can see the area of the rocks that got wet too right there, you can see. That was just, you asshole, come over and I'll kick your ass, piece of shit. Punk. Hope that's okay like that. And this area here, I'm going to hold off until we see how this works. This area here. See, the patio looks good. But see, I was out here. Remember, I was out here. It might have been last week. I'm not trying to think when that was. When the first time I used it, I hooked up the nozzle, and I didn't think it was going to reach, so I thought I'd just be using the nozzle, and I was just kind of spraying. I was actually kind of spraying in this area here. You know, just kind of experimenting, kind of spraying, you know, spraying down, whatever. Of course, this time I went obviously farther down. I was spraying down this direction. But the point is, I was spraying. I wasn't spraying down to the ground, though. You don't want to spray down to the ground. You wash the grassy. But I was spraying, you know, I wasn't spraying into the sky. You know what I mean? I was spraying just kind of straight ahead. I had it in a couple different settings. I had it on mist. I had it on the shower one. It was, I think, works the best or whatever. But I had that. So you have that, and as you can see, obviously. But no, I'm trying to create a paranoia about those windows. Like somehow, are you kidding me? There's no way, because like I said, the farthest I could get really when I went with that hose is I kind of moved it past that that rock there. I moved the hose because it was kind of losing just a little, maybe about a foot of slack, and I lifted it inside that rock. And then I was able, it gave me a little extra room. But the farthest I was actually able to walk, I think, was like about like right here, probably. But that was far enough for me to. Yeah, because I was always in view. I could always see like that corner there. I was never out of view of that corner. I mean, I couldn't see the patio door, but I could see to the corner there. But anyway, so my point is that you know, the farthest I was able to walk over with the hose was probably like about right in this area here, because I had to kind of reach to get to that area there. Might not even been that far. It might have been only like maybe like about like right here, and then I had to kind of reach to get to that area. As you can see, there's no wetness on the, of course the windows are obviously locked anyway, that's not that big of a deal, you know. The windows are locked. So I mean, that's not really that big of a deal, but that worked really good. I was really impressed. You know, do it again tomorrow, you know. It won't take too long. A lot of mosquitoes out there though. But anyway, so, yeah, that's the fear, folks, the fear. See how it I'm just trying to think of some other areas that we can get. She wants all these rocks here to be totally moved and grass put in there, and again, we'll just have to see how this works. I mean, there's no right answer to, you know. That window there is closed, as you can see. Look up, kind of zoom into the window there, and then that window there. See, that one's missing the screen. The screen needs to be put on that one, and I'll have to have Steve do that. Of course, that one's got the screen. Obviously, that's obviously locked, the window. That one I haven't been able to check, obviously, but see, it's missing the screen up above on the. I don't know what happened to that screen. We may have to buy a new one, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think there's anything you can do. I mean, we did, you know, if she's going to be selling, she's going to have all these things put in place, you know. So anyway, checks out good though. Of course, you see here, and then the air conditioner here now has been running good, knock on wood. I do worry about it though, obviously. But it's been running good. I'm really happy about that too. And then, see up there, that was where they added those screws, up there, you know. They added the screws up there. You can see obviously the window's closed, so I'm just pretending that I'm talking actually. As you can see right there, it looks good. So it looks good, no doubt about that. But no, I'm really impressed. I was impressed. I thought that, you know, I don't know how it's going to happen with the grass seed, but I'll do it every day. She said do it every day, and that's what I'm going to do. Every day. Now there's green here too. Worry about that and whatever. I'm kind of got that on my mind too. But anyway, I wonder where Keo went. He was just out here a little while ago. You know, the way of the shadow there. See, that's where the wetness is there. And there's no wetness up in the front as you saw. I hope I got it soaked enough. You know what I mean? If I did. I'm not sure if I did. It'll have to do. I'm not going to worry about that. There's this damn oil spot here too. Another spot that has to be addressed. But that's going to do it. That's going to do it. I get a muffler, buddy, to help. Look at these cars. Look at these cars. There it is. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's no key in the lock. Close the door. Lock the door. Shoot up against the door, Margie. Yeah, unlock the door for a second. There's no key in the lock. Close the door. Lock the door. Shoot up against the door. Okay, nothing on my left hand, on my right, lock, lock, lock. Nothing on my left hand, on my right, lock, lock, lock. And left hand, on right, lock, 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 lock. That's it. Okay. That thing probably died or ended. No, it's still rolling. How about that? Okay. Hang on, Margie. Looks good. So, folks, I was out there, and Dave is, I don't think he's home. I went over to his side like 3 times. I went over to his side just to see it. I saw that Steve was talking about that green moss or whatever you call it. I looked up to his deck all 3 times I walked. I was careful.